Okay, guys. Thank you for being fans of the Culture Proof. And so, for this video article, it's not a video diary. It'll be a video article for thecultureproof.com. Just want to give you a little tidbit of my personal view of the national economy. I want to break it down to very simple ideas that pretty much you can carry around in a little bit in a little card in your wallet. It's that simple. All right, so if you like my choices for great corporations, if you like my critique of management and marketing ineptitude, if you like if you're sick and tired of jeering at brands that that pay to play, I guess, and the platforms that take their money. If you're gonna settle down, save for something bigger, I'm glad you can join us. It's always good to be richer in the future than to be poor now and even poorer in the future. I kid you not. We are here to win. If we lose, we will all be Chinese. All right? So you can tell that motherfucker go fuck himself and his fucking bitches. All right? They're all fucking skanks. All right? Because they don't mind being Chinese. I mind being Chinese. I like what I am. All right? So let's get to it. Let me see. Screen share. So I worked out this little presentation to walk you through the basic idea, my basic conceptualization of the national economy. So here is a basic diagram of national economy. Here's the nation, right? It's this wave thing, this wave border around this individual and the bridge. What does it represent? It can represent the Constitution. It can represent, all the values and all the laws of the land, right? And what is it for? Who does it serve in any country? It serves the individual, right? Right here, serves you or me, right? At the same time, the country, it has these national resources, right? Not just museums, it has bridges, right? It has hydroelectric dams, it has schools, it has streets and roads, right? Now, we're not like one of the founding fathers. We didn't just land here and it's just a pile of like hay and broken tree branches, okay? When you were born, when I was born, all this was here already, all right? Like, I'm not gonna walk on water and be Jesus and say, when I was born, with my two bare hands, I built this bridge, all right? Otherwise, it would be in a raging river, and and it was just a bunch of dried up, broken tree branches. All right, I'm not that big of a fucking motherfucking asshole, right? I mean, I didn't just hit two single base hits and then I count myself out for the rest of my fucking life. All right, I gotta talk straight, or else people won't hire me. Right? Okay. All right, I'm not selling used cars here. So that's the country. These are the people. All right. In terms of personal wealth, over the decades of your life, you're supposed to get richer, right? This is the wealth on the y-axis, decades on the x-axis. All right. You start maybe with some kind of education, right? And then maybe, even while you have like ups and downs in terms of love, right? Say you get like your boyfriend or your girlfriend dumps you, goes for like a guy with a hot Corvette at the time, right? You guys still gotta make it so that you can own your own house, and then you can have your own family, okay? So screw the guy in high school who was poaching high school cheerleaders with his Corvette, all right? Just focus on getting your house and then having a real family, because at the end of the day, for the individual, you're supposed to end up in happy retirement, okay? Not whoring yourself at um, poorly attended events. for companies that are going to go out of business. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. All right. This is a personal wealth article. All right. You don't agree with this. All right. I have no fear of you as an animal or a competitor. All right. All right. So, the whole point of getting a person here to here is work. And in terms of work, what do you do? Well, it's convenient that, when we were born, these things already exist, like a bridge. And then you might go to school to like maintain the bridge, right? Maintain roads, maintain servers, maintain people's bodies. There, when you cut them off, there's a pile of guts, blood, and guts. You don't know what to do. You're just a freaking homicidal maniac. You gotta sew it up, take out the cancer, right? So it's so convenient that we can fix stuff like this, right? And it provides us with work, right? And the whole idea is the more, there are people who, who come to the country or who have come out of the country, born, right? The country invests in more things like this. And there's more work to do so that more people, after you become retired, this person after you, and then when you go on to heaven, this person goes through the same thing. You understand? And then after they're dead, another person comes after them, and they go through the same thing. You understand? And meanwhile, the government, right, and corporations that do the work. See the wrench? They represent corporations, right? The government, they sort of like pour money into like certain investments, right? And the corporations kind of provide maintenance. The corporations gotta fix these things. The corporations gotta do this, right? We're not talking about like luxury bullshit, right? Like you gotta eat out all your whole life. You gotta watch a movie at the theater every single day of your freaking life, like those crack addicts are telling people on like major media to do. All right. I mean, I love movies, but I gotta go see one in the theater every day, like I'm a retarded crack addict. All right. It's your own bane that you took money from them for that pay to play spin. All right. Because this is a personal wealth blog. All right. Okay. So real work entails, maintaining these sort of like major investments in the country. Okay. That's real work. All right. It's not trying to get you to go see a movie in the movie theater with your McDonald's takeout every day of your life like a crack addict. Okay. All right. So that every time somebody comes into the country, whether from another country or out of your womb, they go through the same life journey until they pass on. And then the next one, all right? And why do we got to do this over and over again? Because I swear to God, if you turn Chinese, they're going to make you the lowliest on the social order, okay? Okay. You stand a worse chance being Chinese or North Korean, all right? I don't give a fuck what you just did 10 days ago, okay? That's the way it's got to be, all right? And that's why we're loyal to a country because, regardless of poverty and all that stuff and drug addiction, I swear to God, you are not the lowest on the social order. If you become North Korean, if you become Russian, you become Chinese, you will be the lowest on the social order. So get your head out of your own effing ass, okay? So basically, a country, next time you watch CNN, next time watch Fox News, and they're talking about how to spend money on the country, what they're talking about is, look, should the government spend it on something like this, right, that looks like this, so that you can have a job kind of like this, right, in order to go through this, right, for more people? Or should the government spend money on another fucking movie? You understand? Or should government spend money on a fucking party for marijuana? Or should government hold a street party for crack cocaine? You understand? Okay. So when is it should our tax dollars be spent on a street party for crack cocaine addicts, and with balloons and clowns and scantily clad women who also accept money on the side for sex and produce porn? Or should we build a fucking bridge for like trucks every day, and so that I can have a good, strong job? So the country is based on maintaining what was there before, which is not a pile of broken tree branches, but something like this. And then also element of finance and investing, which is, should we build another one like this, or should we build a movie theater that's showing sort of like, now he's got so much empty screen time that we start showing porn? Like, what the fuck should we do with all this money, right? Okay, I'm not fucking kidding you. This is a personal wealth blog. Get the fuck out of the way, right? Okay, that's why I can say it, right, bro? It's a personal wealth blog. All right, don't fuck with my personal wealth. Okay, so you gotta go back to this, right? And you go, okay, so far so good, right? This, right, requires somebody to do this, all right? And if that's me, all right, I might make it from this to this to this, all right? Even if my whole bag girlfriend or douchebag boyfriend breaks up with me, I might get this, and I'll get this, and I'll get this, all right? Because this needs this, and that's me. Okay? Okay. So when you look around, you say, listen, there's a bunch of poor people. Should we just let them like die in the street? Or like, how is helping poor people like this bridge, right? How is helping poor people? Look at us. We're beautiful, and I'm sure you stick our dick in our pussy, you'll feel really good. It's a lot better than staring at a crack addict on the street, isn't it? Well, I would have to say that I remind you again, moron. This is a personal wealth blog. Get the fuck out of the way, all right, douchebag. I have to say, in terms of staring at that crack addict, what I just read today is that some people fall into a depression. They take to street drugs, which is prevalent out there. And as soon as they get the first hit of crack cocaine or heroin, they become addicted. And once you're addicted, it's not so easy to do sort of like just like coolie work, like a chink coolie that just carries like straw baskets on its back all day long. You actually have to write lyrics, and it's not just like one bass hit and another bass hit. You gotta sometimes. I have to remind you, you haven't had a home run yet. Still the top selling album, and you know who I'm talking about, is the Beatles. The second top selling album is Michael Bolton. All right. I mean, I got an email from Michael Bolton saying, "Who's this fucking bitch? The guy's a total rag. Like, is he too poor to buy tampons for those fucking hoes?" That's what Michael Bolton said about that nigga. All right. This is my personal wealth blog. Get the fuck out of my way, retard. All right. So Michael Bolton has sold like 100 million albums. All right. He's got 20 albums, 100 million units. He says, is that nigga just a fucking rag? He can't afford tampons. What the fuck is wrong with that loser? All right. That's exactly what Michael Bolton said to me in email on my personal wealth blog. I kid you not. All right. Michael Bolton, the singer. I don't know Michael Bolton. He emailed me out of the blue. He said, "This is Michael Bolton. All right. I sold over 100 million units. All right. on 20 albums. There's this fucking clown, right? Okay, he thinks he's Babe Ruth. You know, Babe Ruth had a 20-year career. This fucking clown is like 10 years old. All right. Listen, all right. This is a personal wealth blog. Stay the fuck out of my way, okay? So you gotta think. Now, this thing I've created, is it like this? Or is it more like just like a this? All right. Is it like is my house bigger than this, or is my house like just a little tiny little shit like that? All right. All right. And you're gonna be the one fixing this thing. All right. And that's how you're gonna become rich. And when you retire, and then you die. All right. And then after that, your kid, right? And then he does that, and then he dies, and so on and so forth. All right. So the national economy is really just about people, right, and things, all right, and maintaining those things. You understand? And then once in a while, if we have spare cash, we say, should we build another one for more jobs? That's it. Choosing what to build next for more jobs. All right. Okay. How do I stop sharing? So where am I? Where am I? Don't piss me off. So I'm back. Okay. Now I have, you know, if you go to your mutual fund sales rep, bank manager, and you say, listen, should I follow the path of or should I follow you? They'll say, listen, you fucking retard. All right. Are you here to rob the bank? I'll beat you down right now. You follow me. All right. That's exactly what your mutual fund sales manager will say to you. Okay. We're in the real world, Ace.